closed in Tanzania, Africa. So we have no idea what's gonna happen with Tanzanite prices, except to say one thing for sure, they will be going up. So what we have for you here, and this is a stunner. This is a stunning combination. You have a huge, massive Tanzanite centerpiece. We're probably looking at minimum 5 carat in the Tanzanite in the center. And then we have chrome diopside and white zircon. So a beautiful combination here for $189.98. Holy moly. Check that out. Oh, I love it with the watch in gold too, how pretty that is. So, I mean, how much fun you're gonna have mix and matching. Here's the matching earring, by the way. These earrings are fabulous. Look at the size of the backs on the earrings. 50 pair only left on the earring. God, those are beautiful. Huge, those are some of the biggest backs I've ever seen. Honestly, look at the size of that back. That's crazy. That's fantastic. These are going to sit so comfortably and beautifully on your ear. Now, what's the price for the earrings? Let me find you an item number for the earrings. Are the earrings $189 too? Oh my goodness. What? Okay. Because look at the earrings, you're getting double the stones. That's fantastic, you guys. For $189.98, I would have assumed this was going to be a lot more expensive for the earring because obviously you're getting double, you're getting 2 pieces of jewelry. The stones are huge, those massive 5+ carat Tanzanites, and then you have the chrome diopside and you have the white zircon. You have that gorgeous 18 carat micron of 18 karat gold. So you have something really sensational here. Whether you do the earring, the ring, or both. So pretty, I can't get over that, wow. That's really special. It didn't occur to me that they would be the same price, but they are. Same price, brand new today. You're the first audience to see these. Only a couple dozen of the earrings left, guys. So if you want your earrings, good luck. And then there is the matching ring. You can see how beautiful the ring is. Middle finger, pointer finger, ring finger. We have sizes 6 through 10 on the ring. Look at how pretty when Kate put the ring with the green watch, how it kind of coordinates beautifully. When you, is that how you like to accessorize? Do you play and mix and match a little bit, Kate?
Oh, I absolutely do. I think that's one of the greatest things about wearing jewelry is being able to sort of put together your own style with, you know, mixing and matching things that you already have in your jewelry box or picking up something new.
I agree with you. I think it's such a fun form of self-expression. That's why I love all of our girls. I mean, they're so also beautiful and they're also smart and wonderful and fun. It's nice to actually hear their point of view, but I always enjoy seeing how they're going to style it. So when we work together, it's fun for me to see how would Kate wear it. You know, Kate will put the ring on her middle finger. You know, I love that. I love just seeing how we all have our own ways that we like to, you know, share ourselves with the world and share our jewelry with the world. And this is an example of jewelry that is so classy and classic. This looks very high-end. I love the micron of 18 karat, the warmth of the 18 karat gold as the backdrop to these beautiful exotic gemstones. And to get massive, look at the size of those Tanzanites. I mean, they're huge. And then there's the ring one more time. Look at how beautiful that is. Look at the size of that Tanzanite. Absolutely magnificent. You have stones going down the shoulders of the band. It's a split shank. And then I do think the combination here, it looks just like a beautiful flower with the green and white surrounding that stunning. That's one of the largest Tanzanites we've ever seen, ever. I mean, it's massive. And it's a 14